crafty people. Abs of Steel here today to talk to you about making your own creative space. So exciting. I made a closet into a self-tape studio for all my acting auditions. Without further ado, let's go see the studio. Wow, that sounded so cool. I have a studio. OMG, stop.
Wait a sec. Y'all thought I was for real? Psych!
I'm sorry, guys. It was so easy. I'm sick with the power of narration. Come on, guys. You need to know the full story, okay? So let me give it to you, okay? All the way back in September of 2019, I know, it was a different time. I got the opportunity to make a walk-in closet into the studio of my dreams. Now, how did this happen? A roommate moved out. My landlord decided he was going to move around the placement of all of our bedrooms, and it just so happened that there was a walk-in closet that just now sits right next to our living room. No one uses it. So I asked my roommates, I asked my landlord, definitely get that permission, get that consent. And everyone said yes to me making it into the beautiful oasis that it is today. So now that you know that, let's walk you through my journey that I made with my good friend, Shauna Sloan, who is a ride or die. Thank you, Shauna! I could not have done this by myself. Let's pick up where we left off. So satisfying! Have discovered that this lovely pole is connected to the wall itself. We're thinking we're just gonna go through the concrete. Thoughts? So nostalgic. I want to do it again. I had so much fun, guys. Mind you, we only used just a few things to knock down those shelves and cut down that metal pole. Those things were, I got, what even are these called? I got one of these, and I got literally a $5 saw from Lowe's. And I had a lot of non-believers who didn't think that I could get through all of that with just this guy, who were hitting up my Instagram saying, girl, you can't do that, and girl, I did it. To walk you through our process, what did we do? We took down the trim, we sawed off the metal pipe and kind of jiggled it until it came out. We sealed that with plaster, we sanded it down, we primed it, and then we finally painted it. Y'all, we did this on the cheap, okay? I mean, I chose the cheapest options of everything I could. Did y'all notice that I was wearing sunglasses for construction purposes? Would recommend this type, but do what you gotta do. Probably the amount of money I spent on the whole thing was like 50 bucks, which is pretty good because it's gonna last me years and years until I move out. The rest was just decorations. And I'm super excited to get to that with you because that's something that you can do anywhere. You can do it in the corner of a room or on a wall or at the bottom of a staircase or any little space. Finally, I promise I won't punk you this time. Let's go see my studio. So the ingredients for any creative space, I believe, are organization, collaboration, and inspiration, which I keep in the creation station. I know, super cheesy. So I like to keep all my scripts, resumes, headshots in this little file organizer. Over on my corkboard, I keep all my current work notes, any recommendations for visiting friends, and I think it's really important to have symbols of success in any space. So for me, that's my Second City pins that I got at each level. Over on my coffee table, which I made in college, crazy, is my sign-in sheet, which I think is really nice because it's not just my studio, it's all of my friends. So we covered organization and collaboration. Now, inspiration! I love quotes, guys! Okay, some of them are super cliche, but there's something about staring at them when I'm doing an audition that makes me feel really good, so let me live. Anyways, I used a stencil that I got at Michael's. You can get any type of stencil. I chose a huge block letter so that it would show up really well, and I just stenciled it out and painted it. I used these pull-down fabric blinds from IKEA, about 20 bucks a pop. I found them in the sale section. They keep out light pretty good. And then I have this lighting equipment from Amazon. I got the Prime's Choice. All right, guys, that is the end of my studio tour. I am very proud of what I've done in here, but I know that I am so blessed as an artist, as an actor. You have auditions that have turnarounds of 2 hours. It's really important to have a space like this, and I'm so thankful that I have this space. Thank you for tuning in. If you'd like to tell me about your creative space or give me photos, please comment below. I'd love to see all of them. And until next time, stay crafty.